Today we leave Phoenix for Payson, Arizona to take on 12 miles of climbs, ledges, and rocks. That kind of terrain is what makes Payson such a great place to off-road. We are Fran and Jim with Jeep for Dirt, and today we show you what's ahead on Rocker Knocker. But when a trail requires 5 hours of round-trip driving, the question is obvious. Is Rocker Knocker really worth the drive from Phoenix? Let's find out. Rocker Knocker is available exclusively on Onyx Off-Road, and we strongly recommend downloading the trail before you leave. Cell service can be unreliable in this area, and there are several turns along the route that are not clearly marked. We tried using Onyx's in-app navigation to reach the trailhead, but it did not take us to the correct starting point. Possibly we did something wrong, but to avoid any confusion, we recommend using the GPS coordinates shown in this video. The trail begins north of Payson, near the intersection of Forest Road 1171 and Route 199, also known as Houston Mesa Road. Trailhead is not signed, and coming from Payson, the turn comes up quickly on your left. Slow down as you approach the area and watch carefully for the entrance. Rocker Knocker starts out surprisingly mellow, following a smooth red dirt trail through a mix of pine and juniper. You'll also see scattered prickly pear cactus, a reminder that even though we are in Arizona's high country, the desert is never very far away. The combination of tall trees, cactus, and that rich red trail surface makes this opening section especially beautiful and completely different from the desert trails around Phoenix. The red color comes from iron-bearing minerals in the soil and rock. As the iron is exposed to air and moisture, it oxidizes, essentially rusting, and gives the dirt its red and orange color. Onyx rates Rocker Knocker a 6 out of 10, but you would never know it from the beginning. The trail starts out calm and easy, but do not let that fool you. The rocky sections and challenging obstacles are still ahead. As previously announced, Jeep for Dirt is donating every dollar our channel earns to organizations that support responsible off-roading and continued access to public lands. Please consider watching this video all the way through. The longer you watch, the more money we are able to donate. Thank you for supporting Jeep for Dirt and helping us give back to the off-road community.
We are about 0.8 into the trail, and so far it's been very mellow. This is a little bit of a descent. It's not difficult at all. I think this is where the trail gets its name a bit, as you will be going side to side. Roll is about 9, 7, 8, something like that.
Something to keep in mind is that a 360 action camera cannot give a completely accurate sense of the trail. Its very wide field of view flattens steep climbs and descents, makes ledges and ruts look smaller, and reduces the sense of exposure you feel from inside the Jeep. Most sections are still steeper, rougher, and more difficult in person than they appear on screen. To give you a better sense of the terrain, we sometimes call out 41's pitch and roll. Whenever you hear two numbers, the first number is the pitch and the second is the roll.
Here's a little descent coming up here, right?
Well, we've been on a descent.
Yeah. And we're down 11, pitched 11 or so. 14, rolled only 4 or 5. The roll isn't significant. Oh, look at this ledge here. Oh, this is a big ledge. We're just gonna go straight, and we're gonna go real slow. now that I got here, it doesn't quite look as hard as I thought it was. And 8. All right, I'm not okay. 24, 6. I know. Well, no, I'll get a little bit more. 24, 6, 23,
Okay.
22, 20. Okay, fine. Quote, pitch first and then roll in degrees, obviously. 14, 15, 16, 20, and 2. So the roll is kind of insignificant. The pitch is 16. All right, not bad. So that one was much easier.
We're already at 17, 18 pitch.
So now we're at 15, 3.
Secret.
All right, so
So
16
far,
and
so
5. All right.
I could read it from here.
Okay, fine. Here. Okay, here.
18, 10.
All right.
17, 12.
Okay, yeah. Here. Ooh, we're coming around. So I see we're 20 and 11.
Okay.
All right, and I'm using the front camera to navigate. All right. And I'm rolling.
Okay, go slowly, please. Toward driver, aim toward the camera. Okay, I think you're looking good. Looking good. Wheelie's gonna touch. Now you bring up your... You're looking good. Your front tire is up. Looking good. Rear is gonna touch. Now you bring up your rear passenger. We did not anticipate the passenger front flipping back, which it is.
Well, maybe I have to give it some more power.
Yeah, if you could do that, then you're home free.
All right, I'm going.
Stop. You're spinning, stop.
After 3 attempts, we still could not get 41's rear tires up and over this ledge. At that point, we stopped treating it like something we just needed to hit harder and started looking at it as a problem to solve. This is a remote trail, and since we were out here solo, we took a conservative approach. The last thing we wanted was to damage 41 or put ourselves in a situation where we had to call in the cavalry. We positioned the traction boards to help bridge the ledge and give the rear tires something to climb. On the very next attempt, 41 drove right over it. There may have been a better line or a different technique we could have used, so let us know in the comments how you would have approached this obstacle. The trail also crosses the East Verde River. There was no water flowing when we came through, so the crossing was not an issue for us, but we do not know how deep or how fast the water can get after a storm. This is something you should check before heading out, especially during monsoon season or after heavy rain. Conditions at desert and mountain crossings can change quickly. If you have crossed the East Verde River here when the water was flowing, let us know in the comments what the conditions were like.
We are around 7 miles or so, and the trail gets very narrow, and you're going to get pinstriped. There's no way around. And in most spots here, it doesn't look like there's any place to pass. So probably you don't have a lot of people running this trail, but in any event, it's really narrow. Steep, rocky climb. Pitching about 17. The roll was negligible. Whoa, there you go. And okay, that was 20. This is definitely 4-low territory. But the views are fantastic.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Very nice views. So this isn't so much hard, as long as you don't go too fast. It just takes a lot of concentration and a steady throttle. Nine miles in, and the rocks keep coming. We've got a series of ledges here. Looks like somebody stacked rocks first ledge. None of these are difficult. Just have to go slow and be careful. Oh, yeah, rocking and rolling, that's for sure.
Be prepared.
Yeah, you're going to do a lot of rocking and rolling on this trail. Certainly would not want to do it without a sway bar disconnect.
Oh, definitely.
During the last mile or so, the trail begins to mellow out. The rocky obstacles gradually disappear, and the trail finishes much like it began, surrounded by trees, red dirt, and only a few scattered rocks. It is a peaceful ending after several miles of rough, technical terrain. One thing to keep in mind is that if you run this trail from south to north, as we did, you will finish farther from Phoenix. Depending on your route home, plan on the drive back taking at least 45 minutes longer than it would have if you ended at the southern trailhead. We give Rackernacker a big thumbs up and believe it is definitely worth the drive from Phoenix. We loved the obstacles, the views, and the overall ruggedness of this trail. It will test not only your driving skills, but your endurance as well. The one caveat is that this trail comes with a higher chance of something going wrong, especially tire damage, so you need to be prepared to deal with that if it happens. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again, keep your rubber down and your spirits up.